man, what we do here is all you want to do is just set your bait on the water, open your bail up. When you let your line go, reach up high one time. That's going to measure out your depth, put you at about 12 feet. That's where the fish like to be.
Okay.
And you just want to lower it down and let it sit real still. Let the minnow do the work.
Sounds like fun. And when I feel a tup, I catch him.
Generally, when I'm crappie fishing during the summertime on Toledo Bend, I focus on 10 to 12 feet with my bait. Now the boat may be in 20 or even 30 feet of water, but I like my bait to be in about 10 to 15 feet of water, generally 10 to 12. That's where the crappie like to hang out. They sort of move like a flock of birds around these trees, and they like to suspend in that depth range. All right, what we do out here in the summertime is we like to build brush piles. We use a lot of green trees. We're constantly brushing these spots. What we do is we come out here and we sink these green trees to provide shade for the crappie to live in. They like to hide in that shade so they can ambush bait. It'll also attract the bait fish. It's really the key to it is all about the shade. You can do it with natural trees. You can fish the deeper water and fish the natural stumps and things like that. It's all about finding those standing trees, standing timber to provide shade for the fish so that you can come out here and drop these minnows and catch them. For our summertime pattern out here chasing these crappie, I like to keep my tackle selection very simple. As you can see here, I have a very small box. This is all I need. I don't really use a slip cork very much. I generally like to tight line. I like a big weight and just a number 2 size hook. Size hook can vary based on personal preference. I generally try to stick with a number 2 gold Aberdeen hook and a size 0 weight. I like the bigger weight. It gives me a few benefits. It allows me to get my bait down to the fish fast, keep the school of fish excited, keep them feeding. It allows me to keep my line tight during the wind. I don't have a big bow on my line, so I can feel the bites really well. It also allows me to get my hook unstuck from the tree. If I get hung in the tree, I can drop that weight and get that hook unhung a lot of times. As far as jigs go, I keep my jig selection pretty simple. I just use a few colors. This electric chicken here, made by Bobby Garland, is a great one. Just a simple, straight tail, baby shad, Bobby Garland bait. I like to use that electric chicken color. I also like this, I believe it's called blue shad, this blue and chartreuse here. And that's basically my selection there. It's pretty simple. You see it, nothing to it. Just keep it simple and find the fish.